Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing, guys? Good to see you. It's Dumb Criminal Day. I love it, I love it, I love it. I was going to tell you about this guy. He sat down on his computer, wrote out some cashier checks, went down to his local auto dealer, bought himself a 911 Porsche, $140,000 worth. Then he took his Porsche, drove on down the road, stopped at a nice jewelry store, bought himself 3 brand new Rolex watches. I guess he was wanting to, if he's going to be driving a Porsche, he wanted to look like he's supposed to be driving a Porsche. But now, the jewelry dealer, he was smart enough. He held the watches until he saw if the checks went through or not. Smart thing on his part. He still has his merchandise unused. Car dealer, nah, not so lucky. His checks came back. He called the police, reported it stolen. It wasn't hard finding the guy, you know. He really got pictures of him standing beside the car holding his keys, all smiling, bright-eyed, happy to have a new car. Car dealers do that a lot now. I guess it makes the buyers feel good having their picture taken with their brand new ride there. He was so proud. Police picked him up. He explained to the police what he did, that it weren't forged checks or anything, that he did just something he wrote out. Now he's charged with another crime. I guess against law also to pass fake banknotes. They got him. But this is an old story. I don't want to do old stories. I want to kind of keep it fresh. So got looking around, come up with this story. Coroner down in South Carolina is arrested for murder. Now the coroner is Christopher Allen Dontel, 37-year-old young man. Been with the coroner's office for a couple of years now. The other two in the story is Grge. Now Gregory Rice, he's the center point of the story, but he really didn't have a lot to do in it, you know. He's the guy that ended up dead. Tossed out in the swamp. Down by the PD. So he was just laying there the whole time. He didn't do much. And the other one was Marie Jackson. Now Marie Jackson and Gregory Rice, they had an ongoing long-term relationship. Had 4 children during this relationship. So, yeah, kind of long-term, almost like marriage, you know. But here about a year ago, they broke it off for good. Weren't going to see each other anymore. Other than dealing with the kids, and they were still talking. But in the meantime, Marie and Chris starts to see each other. Now, Chris is married too, you know, and he's got a couple of kids. And somewhere along there, they end up living in the same neighborhood. Might be kind of convenient, you know. Well, along about October 5th, or at least this is the official date of Rice going missing. And it must have been a while before that. And the police said that they think he was missing a while before that. Because the police had already started to look into this Dontel guy. Now, Dontel, he is, like I said, he's with the coroner's office. He's the deputy, assistant coroner, whatever you call these people that work under the head coroner. And he figures out why people die. And if it was a murder. And I'm assuming they are also the ones that kind of do the investigation as to if there's anything on them or any little trace evidence, this, that, the other kind of stuff. They may bring in someone else, but I would imagine these guys do part of that. So he knows a little bit about investigating. And working that close with the police, he should definitely know that the first person the police is going to look for whenever something happens to someone this way or they go missing is the closest person to them, which would be the Marie Jackson. And when they see that Marie Jackson has a boyfriend who is Dontel, they're going to bing right on him. And that's what they did. Right on it. Bam. They got video of him down at local hardware with a shopping cart. Now this shopping cart has got cement block, tarp, and tie wraps. Now, a lawyer says this wasn't his, that he was somebody else's cart. Why would he be pushing somebody else's cart through a line and him have nothing, you know? I mean, it looks suspicious. And this is what makes it classify as a dumb criminal joke or story to me, you know? Because why would a coroner, a smart guy, let him get caught up in all this stuff, knowing what the police can do with different evidence? Now, maybe the lawyer was right. Maybe this isn't his cart. Now, I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping the guy's just innocent and just happened to get caught up in an unfortunate, coincidental thing that made him look guilty this way. Don't know if it'll happen or not, but I'm hoping. I always hope the best for people, you know. I like to look for the good in them. Look for good in everybody. Until they show me they're bad, they're good people. But anyhow, meantime, they keep seeing each other, and back November 8th, they find the body. The body is wrapped in this tarp, cement block, with tie wraps. And it just looks so bad for this Chris Dontel. So the police just swarmed in, they arrest him, and they arrest her, and they were both sitting in jail until their hearing, and then he was able to make bail because he's married and have roots in the community and children, and they don't figure he's a flat risk. Believe me, if I was looking at murder and I knowed I was guilty, I wouldn't be here, folks. I mean, I would just be gone. But then, I'm not the one in the story. I'm not the one in the story, so we're basing this on what he's going to do. But they can't see each other no more. They can't talk to each other. They can't convolute with each other. So their little romances broke up, and they're both looking at jail time. And don't know how it's going to end, folks. Like I said, I'm still hoping they'll be found innocent. And if they are, if they really did it, they need to do the time. But I'll try to keep up with this, folks. I'll let you know how it goes. See how it is. You guys have a great day. I got to run. Look. Oh yeah, one thing. If you have a good criminal joke or story, send it to me here. Maybe I'll post yours online here and give you credit for it. That's the deal? Okay. Catch you later.